Well, hello everybody, it's Kyle, and welcome to my Sunday edition of my denture vlog. And yes, I am out driving today. I have a rare day off from my new job. So I am out trying to take advantage of the beautiful sunshine and weather that we have in Southern California today. Mind you, it is still humid. It is still hotter than what we are accustomed to here. But, you know, I think things are cooling down. I just may make my way to the beach, catch a couple waves today. Although that is always fun because now as a denture wearer, unfortunately, I am unable to wear these guys in the ocean. So that, my friends, that has taken a little bit of getting used to, and I will not even lie when I tell you that I have more or less strictly been paddling out on dawn patrol simply for the fact that there are less people at the beach. The only people there at 5:30 or 6 o'clock in the morning are hardcore surfers. So, having said that, yeah, when I'm surfing, and for all y'all out there that are thinking about getting dentures or have dentures and are thinking about taking up surfing, you cannot wear your dentures while you're in the water. That's just a recipe for disaster because you can, number one, lose them, and most importantly, number two, breathing when you are in the ocean and getting tossed around by waves. Oh, it's imperative that you have great breath and breathing control. So, having said that, yeah, you can't wear your dentures in the water. But that's not what I wanted to talk about today. You know, I've been reading in a lot of my comments, I've been getting a lot of questions directed at DenSureFit. Exactly what is DenSureFit? What does DenSureFit do for you? So I thought I'd clarify a little bit for those of you that rely on me for information. So DenSureFit is a soft silicone doctor grade material that is used to line your dentures. It is soft, it is odorless, it is tasteless. When you do line your dentures with it, the feeling is akin to a marshmallow hugging your gums. So for those of you that have asked, hey, will DenSureFit help the comfort of my dentures? And the answer to that is absolutely yes. Not only will it help your dentures fit amazingly well, it is going to buffer the hard acrylic material of your denture against your gums through that barrier of the vinyl polysiloxane that is DenSureFit. It is soft and it is incredible because before I began using DenSureFit, that hard acrylic material of my denture constantly rubbed against my gums. I was constantly having to have my dentures adjusted by my dentist. And when you adjust your dentures, basically you're taking material off of them. And the less material that you have on your dentures at that point, you know, the less retention that you can expect to have from those dentures. So, DenSureFit is absolutely soft. The other thing that I wanted to make clear regarding DenSureFit is that DenSureFit is not an adhesive. It is not a daily process that you go through putting this material onto your denture. Basically, what it is, it's a soft reline. So if you're starting from scratch with simply your acrylic dentures with no soft liner or tissue conditioner from your dentist, well, you can use DenSureFit as a soft liner on your denture to make it fit correctly and to make it more comfortable. Now, if you have had a soft reline from your dentist, you can, after that soft reline is not fitting as well as it did, the first week or two after you had it, well, that's when you use DenSureFit to snug that denture up, and you use that product right over your dentist's soft reline. The only difference to the application procedure in that case is you're not going to apply DenSureFit to the palate, because at this point your palate is the part of your mouth that never changes. And while your original denture, especially if it was a temporary or an immediate denture that was placed in your mouth, that palate probably was not formed correctly. Therefore, when you get your soft reline from the dentist, they are going to build over that palate again. And what we do not want to do, make no bones about it, is to apply more material to that palate, because overbuilding the palate will cause your denture to sit lower in your mouth, and it will also affect your retention. Because one thing that's hard for us to get through our heads at times is that more is not necessarily better when it comes to lining your dentures and for getting the proper fit. We of course need to ensure that we fill our gum line to eliminate all of the voids so that we can create proper suction. But that, my friends, is not accomplished by overbuilding the palate. So, DenSureFit, to sum it up, it's a soft silicone medical grade material called vinyl polysiloxane, or VPS for short. It is used to line your denture or to snug up your denture after a dentist's soft reline. It is not adhesive, and it is good on your denture for 3 to 4 months. So you can see that while the initial sticker shock of a kit of DenSureFit that comes in at about $50 may seem like a lot of money to spend on a product to help keep your dentures retained. But let me tell you why it's worth it. Number one, your dentures will never feel better. You will never have a more comfortable set of dentures in your mouth than a set of dentures that have been lined with DenSureFit. Also, for that cost factor, if you are relying on adhesive to keep your dentures retained, if you are relying on adhesive to give you that warm and fuzzy, secure feeling that your dentures are not going to fall out of your mouth, hey man, you are using quite a bit of adhesive. And at $6 a tube, if you're using a tube, every week, you can see how that adds up, right? We're looking at $24 every 4 weeks in that case, and that would be $75, or actually, $72 if you decided to use adhesive and not go the DenSureFit route. Now, some folks still like to use adhesive when they are using DenSureFit, but let me tell you, that requires a lot less of that adhesive product. And for me, as I've told you before, I do not like adhesive. I do not like introducing zinc into my body. Not that I have anything really against zinc, but at this point in my life, I'm not perfect, but I try to keep any bad stuff out of me. I just think that's better for the temple that is our body. So I am squarely on that bandwagon. But there you go. That's what DenSureFit is, and that's what you can expect to get out of it once you buy it. I'm a huge fan. I love the product. I use the product. I've been using it, since about week 3 of my denture journey. Once my dentist cleared me for that soft reline, I went ahead and took matters into my own hands, got me some DenSureFit, learned how to apply it, and the rest is history. The rest is a much improved, much better experience on my denture journey thus far due to my finding DenSureFit. So yeah, so that's where I am with that. So what else? I mean, what else is going on denture-wise in life in general? Not too much. I mean, we talked about eating this week and how important it is to make the right food choices when you are dining in front of people. Because it can be very daunting to have a giant piece of food in front of you when you wear dentures and you are in front of company that is not privy to your wearing dentures. So we talked about that in the last video. That can be really fun. Oh, I know that there was something that I wanted to get to in here, and it has just slipped my mind after I was talking about DenSureFit. Oh, I remember. Eating. I want to take a moment to talk to all of you denture newbies out there. And when I say denture newbie, I'm saying people that are thinking about getting dentures. Actually, no, because you haven't taken that step to schedule your e-day. So basically, for anybody who has an e-day scheduled through, let's say 2 months into your denture journey, let's talk about eating, because I've heard a lot on other denture channels this week, and I have been posed with a few questions regarding the eating portion of our denture journey. Because that, my friends, is certainly a big one, certainly one that I have struggled with, certainly one that I am getting better at, but haven't locked it completely. Look, right now I can eat corn on the cob. Right now I can eat an apple. Right now I can virtually eat anything that I want to eat. Now, do I want to struggle through some of these things? No, I really don't. But I will if I really, really have a craving for that particular food. But having said that, for you newbies, I want you to know that you are not going to be able to eat anything of significance day 1, 2, 3, 4. You will not have bite strength sufficient to bite through even something as soft as a banana with your dentures. It could be the first 2 weeks, depending on the way your healing is going, depending on your pain threshold, depending on a number of factors. But what I do want you to understand is that that will change. Daily, you will heal. Daily, your bite strength will get stronger. Daily, you will learn on how to manipulate food in your mouth correctly so that you can chew it properly to avoid any problems from not chewing your food. Because I have heard of many people that upon getting dentures, it becomes very difficult for them and they get frustrated and give up, which leads them to gumming their food. And a lot of times, depending on the food that you're attempting to gum, well, you are not properly chewing that food, and that can cause wreak havoc on your digestive system. So we want to make sure that we are chewing what we can, the appropriate foods for our stage in the journey. But I want to give you that light at the end of the tunnel, that glimmer of hope that before too long, you will not have pain in your mouth. You will be able to tackle some of your favorite foods, and you will be able to begin practicing towards becoming a master eater with your dentures. So just know that eating is a process. It can take a little time, but it will come. If you are losing your mind and you have only had dentures for a week and you are wondering why the heck can't you eat, well, it's because you've only had dentures for a week. A lot of us have had them for months at this point, and many people have had them for years and decades at this point. So just know, don't get caught up in being like me or being like Bill during your first couple weeks of your denture journey, because you just aren't gonna be there. You will find that you will make progress, and you will find that you have setbacks. So just please do not get frustrated, and know that every day that you spend understanding, learning about, and mastering your dentures gets you closer to a lifestyle where these things are not your main focal point. Because at the end of the day, that's the goal. These are a life enhancer. They are not to consume our every waking thought. At the beginning of the journey, you may feel that is the case, and how will you ever get used to these this foreign object in your mouth? Trust me, it gets better, and you will go hours at a time without even having a thought that you have a denture in there. So guys, that is my denture vlog for this Sunday. Thank you very much for taking time out of your busy day to watch my video. Yeah, remember, always be a proud denture wearer. This is Kyle. Take care. I will talk to y'all soon.